All right, yes, people, welcome to the Raw Football TV podcast, Premier League debate show. Got myself Shaq, 1906 in the building. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share to your mum, dad, whoever. We're coming to take over. All right. We'll talk about first. We're going to talk about the predictions. So if you're new to the channel, so every Thursday we do a Premier League prediction show. Tobias won't be here. This might come jump on, and French might jump on. It's a bit sticky at the moment, but you might see him. But Tobias is in the lead with 7 points. Then we've got myself, 1906, and Frenchie with 5. But
I think we need VAR on this one this weekend.
I'm not doing anything wrong with the points. That's how it is. You got quite a few. To be fair, 1906, you got quite a few correct results, but you didn't get the correct score. That's what gets you the points. So this week, myself, Shaq, and Tobias won this time with 7 points because we both predicted that. Well, not both predicted, but I predicted that Arsenal would beat Man United 3-1, which they did. And Tobias predicted Liverpool would beat Everton 2-0. So Tobias is on 7, myself 1906, and Frenchie on 5. But there's still 5 games to go. That's done, and let's get into it. All right, game on Sunday, Merseyside derby, Everton versus Liverpool. I should say Liverpool versus Everton. Mighty Reds do what we do: is win, win, win. 11 wins on the spin. Another clean sheet. But we're not going to talk too much on Liverpool. We're going to go into Everton. 1906, first thing. Are Everton the biggest team in the Premier League history if they go down? Are they the biggest club in Premier League history if they go down?
I think
are Everton going down?
I would say they are going down, and I think they are the biggest club in history to go down. Everton are a Frankenstein team. Put together by what? In the last 5 seasons, how many managers?
I think it's 6 managers in 6 managers in 5 years.
6 managers, and they've all brought in players, and they're all stayed.
Yeah. And the thing is, when you look at Everton, they've got a mixture of players from all the managers. So they've got a little bit of Rafa's players, Koeman's players, Silva's players, Allardyce's players, all mixed up in one.
Coleman, how long's he been there?
Oh, he's been there forever. I think he's over 10 years.
He's seen
over 10 years.
There is.
And the money they've spent over 100. I think it's over 150 million more than Liverpool.
Yeah,
and they are in a relegation fight.
So I'm thinking, if you're not going to do I don't know. I think it's a bit late now because you're going to have to change up that whole team. If you're getting relegated, you're going to have to change up that whole team again because people are going to be leaving. People don't want to be going down in the Championship. They still think they're too good for the Championship and all that coming out of it. So it's going to be a case of Everton will change again and again. And you have to strip that down to the bone.
100%. And I've said it as well. I've said it.
I don't know, the dead wood. When I say dead wood, I mean there's some dead.
The wood is rotten. You're seeing wood. About to say wood lines are coming out of it. It is absolutely rotten. From the players they bought, the money they've spent on mediocre players, 30 million pound on Alex Iwobi, it just made no sense.
Yeah,
they've spent. So I remember when they brought in he just left Rodriguez. You just knew it wasn't going to work. I said from the start, I said Rodriguez will be $1 million until Christmas, and when things go wrong. Head loss, it'll be gone. It will be actually gone.
Yeah, but I mean,
it's
like Ali more recently. Ali,
Dele Alli. That made no sense.
He's on the bench,
but that made no sense though. That made no sense.
None whatsoever. So that's what I'm saying. I can see them going down, and they'll be the biggest club, I think.
And the thing is, Everton are. It feels like Everton are like an agent's dream, innit? When he's got like certain players who can't get a club, just go Everton. You get a game there, you get a big wage, 5-year deal, and you're nice.
Put your slippers on. You're there. You're set.
Absolutely. absolutely shocking, to be
Wife and
fair.
kids get a mansion. Do you know what I mean? A couple of cars in the car park. Yeah, you're set.
All right, you're saying Everton are the biggest club, Premier League club, if they do go down. What about Nottingham Forest? Don't you think Nottingham Forest is a bigger club than Everton? And could Everton do a Nottingham Forest where they're down in the Championship for a good 15, 16 years? Because I believe that could happen because their wage bill is so big. I think it's on par, clearly close to Liverpool's wage bill, and
Yeah.
they're near the bottom, and they will be in serious financial
We won't be seeing,
relegations in there.
we won't be seeing them for a long while. We'll see Hartlepool before we see Everton.
I wouldn't be shocked if they do a Nottingham Forest. You won't see it for about 15, 16 years. And two,
Yeah.
I wouldn't be shocked if they done a derby where financially just a mess and they literally just explode. You end up seeing them in League One.
Yeah.
That's what could happen.
Lampard's not sticking around. Who they getting?
Now you get sacked. I reckon they'll sack him if he goes down because he can't build a team. He can't build a team coming back up to the Championship, and these guys will have a shock. You think you're going to come straight back up? When you drop into that league's tough.
Rattled every weekend.
Every single. Richarlison will get his head kicked off. He better get his agent on the blow and that and make sure he gets a move. But it is literally a tough league to get out of.
I mean, you know, Gordon would be off. Gordon's be off. You know, I'm think we should snap him up. To be honest, anyone that gives Arnold trouble or Robinson trouble, I say snap him up.
Yeah, mate. I'm not rating. I don't think Gordon's that good. I think he's Forrest Gump, mate. You open up the gate and he just starts running through. He just bag of pace. That's what he is. What's
intentions with it? He has got intentions.
All right, 1906. You're talking about Gordon. What's the difference between Gordon and Traore? One's got muscles and the other one's a skinny and fast. There's nothing between them.
One big player and a pole vaulter. But what I'm saying is,
I
just think Gordon's got more purpose about him than Traore.
But you don't rate Traore. But they're the same player, just one with muscles and the other one's just skinny.
No. I think Gordon's got a better touch than what Traore has on the ball, and he's got that same speed ability. I just think he's got more of a. I think Gordon's got more of a football brain than what Traore has. I disagree. I think they're just basically the same player. One's got muscles, the other one's skinny. And the both things they've got in common, they're both rapid. They're rapid, but I just think he's got a bit more of a footballing brain, Gordon.
Fair enough. All right, let's go to Everton's fixtures. I'm going to put Everton's fixtures up. They've got Chelsea at home, Leicester away, Watford away, Brentford at home, Palace at home, and Arsenal away. I'm going to ask you this. Where the hell are they getting any sort of points from them games? Because I don't see it. And if they play like Liverpool, I'm going to say what the kids say, a B-Tech version of Atletico Madrid.
Oh, God.
How are they going to get points from these remaining fixtures?
Okay. Can't see them getting anything out of Chelsea. Home, away, down the park, nothing. I can't see them getting anything there. With Leicester, I don't know. Leicester are peaks and troughs as well. But I don't know. I can say, all right, maybe they get a point out of Leicester.
All right, I'll stop you there. I'll stop you there. 1906. Remember, I think not Leicester. I think Everton have lost 9 consecutive away
games. Yeah, true.
Away games.
True.
9 on the spin. So that's what I'm saying. So think about it. So all right, Chelsea at home. Go for Chelsea at home. How many points?
Chelsea at home, I say, they ain't getting no points there.
All right, Leicester away.
Leicester away, I think a draw.
All right, 1 point.
1 point.
Watford away. They've got to win that one.
They've got to win it. I'd say, if anything, Watford are toilet. 1 point.
All right, that's 2. Brentford at home.
I don't think they get anything out of Brentford. I think they'll be an away win. I think away win.
Yeah. All right. Palace at home.
Away win.
All right, so that's 0. And they're playing Arsenal away. And Arsenal's game could be so decisive where they have to win this to get top 4.
Yeah, no. Arsenal all day long on that one.
So basically, they're getting 2 points from 5 games.
2 points. 2 points.
Equals relegation.
Yes. And put me down for that one for predictions, just in case I'm in last place and I get a -5 points for that.
I'm telling you. But I'm on the same. I think they'll get nothing against Chelsea. I don't think they get anything against Leicester. They get a point at Watford, and I can see them leading the game and Watford scoring the last minute or something like that.
Yeah.
I see them getting something against Brentford because I think their home form's decent. I think they get a point at Brentford.
Okay.
I think they get a point at Palace and they lose. So I give them 4 points. I don't think that's enough.
It's still not enough.
I think they've got to get. There's 5 games. I think they've got to get 2 wins and a draw.
Yeah.
2 wins and a draw, and that's still not guaranteed because of the way Burnley are playing. They've won their last 2, and the thing is, to be fair, it could be a masterstroke because what Burnley have done, they've put is it Vaghorst and Rodriguez up front with Cornet on one side, and who's the young player, the left winger? What's his name? Starts with an M. Oh, it's doing my head in. I forgot the left winger, the young guy anyway. But they've literally got a 4-4-2, 2 out-and-out wingers just putting balls in the box. So they've got half a chance. He's got more attacking. So
yeah, this is the time people are changing their hairstyles, man. They're changing their hairstyles. The last few games of the season, they're throwing everything out. Do you know what I mean? They're digging the kids out the playground right now.
I'm telling you. So I can see that actually happening. Going over to the other side, the red side, the real side, the right side, Mighty Reds, Liverpool winning again 2-0. I don't think it was a tough game, thinking on my perspective. I just think it was just a patient game. You knew what Everton were going to do. They were going to slow the game down. They're going to put everyone behind the ball. They're going to fight. They're going to kick. They're not going to look. They're just going to put the ball over the top because they had quick players on the counter-attack in Gordon and Damari Gray. Richarlison's mobile enough. And it was literally, could they hold out for 90 minutes? Was you scared when it was 0-0 at half-time, 1906?
Do you know what? I thought to myself, I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt for the first half. Because I think we instigated some of those little battles in the first half where it got a bit naughty. Yeah. And I think we were pushing them. Yeah. I think we were pushing their buttons.
Yeah.
Because Arnold was getting involved, Mane got over-involved. Everyone done a little something, do you know what I mean, to rattle them a little. And then, the challenges were flying in and everything else. And I think, right, now then all the cards got dealt out. And then I'm thinking, I think Klopp must have went in and said, all right, we've done that bit, we've roughed it, now let's play football. Do you know what I mean? And that's 100%. What they couldn't handle in the second half. 100%. Us playing football. I think it was supposed to be that, that mad derby, do you know what I mean? Rough, tough game, people getting pulled about, challenges coming in like Bruce Lee films, all that kind of stuff. But I think in the second half, Klopp must have said, all right, we've rattled them, play football now. Yes, they're going to block up. Yes, we're going to have to come out. They're going to have to come out. Do you know what I mean? They're in the bottom 3. They knew they was in the bottom 3 before the start of the game. Yeah. They're going to have to come at us. So the game would naturally open up. You ain't going to sit back there and park the bus for 90 minutes. It's impossible.
But did you think... But watching that, I don't think they actually did open up. I just think they just got tired. I just feel that the concentration levels was always going to fade as long when the game got longer into the game. I just felt they faded. I think first half, I think the crowd were a bit restless, but they shouldn't have been because the last 2 games we've played, we've blown away Man City and we've blown away Man United. So they just thought it was an expectancy to be blown away. But I think we just eased our way into the game. We didn't really be too strenuous because we've got a massive game on Wednesday, a bigger game, really, a Champions League semi-final. Cup that we could actually, it's in our own hands to win, if you know what I mean. At the end of the day, if Man City win all their games, there's nothing we can do.
Yeah. As I've been saying it all along, if they win theirs,
it can't do nothing.
It's out of our hands. It's out of our hands. We can win ours, and it's still not ours at the end of the day.
100%. So I believe that the Champions League is more important in the sense of that's what we can win. At the end of the day, Champions League's the biggest trophy you can win. And I think if you look at if you talk to the foreign players at Liverpool, that's the one they want. The Diaz. If Diaz has come to win Champions League,
Yeah.
Thiago's come to win Champions League. The league is a bonus, but the
Yeah.
Champions League's the big one.
The big
And
stage.
that's what they want. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a big one. It's a big one. And that's what Man City want. And they ain't a big club until they win it. And that's to me, that's what the players are going to be on for. They're going to be on Wednesday. They're going to be on it. I think the crowd's going to be crazy. But we're going to come on to that Liverpool Villarreal. But yeah, that's what I believe. But let me ask you a question. If Liverpool don't win the league, got the Carabao Cup, but lose on penalties to Chelsea, yeah, and then lose in the Champions League final, is it a disaster?
Oh my God!
Hope,
Yes.
like, touch wood, it's not going to happen. It's a disaster.
Listen, all I want this season was something to parade. That's all I want. I want the trophy, and look at the trophy we got. We got a Carabao. All right. It's a cup. It's in the cabinet and everything, but we can't parade it. I want the parade, and I want the 4 from the other season on the bus as well.
Straight.
I want the parade. So just give me a cup that we can parade. I'll take the FA Cup. If we don't win the league, I'll take the FA Cup. If we don't win the FA Cup, I'll take the Champions League. Just give me a parade. That's all I want.
100%. And what cup? If you had to pick one, so say we got the Carabao Cup, we nicked the FA Cup, but we don't win the quad, but we win the treble. Which one would you want? The Champions League or the league?
Give me the league.
You want the league?
I want the league. Just to look at United fans in the eye. Say we won another one.
And we're on 20 as well, isn't it? We're on 20.
Yeah. Give me the league. Give me the league all day long. I want
the Champions League. That's what I think. That's just the biggest trophy.
I know it's the biggest trophy. It's just another one. Just for when the next Man United Liverpool game is just to focus in on Alex Ferguson in the stands.
And I hear you, but the thing is, I'm just thinking about Man City because they would win the league, but we take the Champions League, and that's the one they want, and that will kill me because they're gonna be paraded, they're gonna be happy, but we've got the one they want. So that'll be hilarious. But I do believe that it's a special season, and I think Klopp's sitting them down and like, listen, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity. Quad is still hard, and you need a bit of luck, but the treble's there. We're in final digits now, so literally 9 games left, 9 cup finals. Win all 9.
You know what? People are queuing up. As I was saying, people are queuing up. I know my boys are. They're all queuing up.
Yeah,
counting down if we get kicked out of this one. Kicked out of that one and kicked out.
I was talking to Tobias. Tobias, when it was 0-0, Tobias couldn't stop texting on the WhatsApp. You lot need to bring on Diaz. You lot can't break him down. The second Robbo scores,
oh God, silence.
Head loss. He's silence. Head gone. And then when Origi scores, nothing on the WhatsApp. Then I've texted him and said, like, what's going on, man? You man are quiet. Oh, I was walking the dog, innit? I was walking the dog. I'm telling you. But
quality.
I believe that the treble is on. I don't think we'll win the quad. All right, let's go to the winners. Or the winners of this weekend. All right. If you're going to go 1906, team of the weekend, who would you give it to? Team of the weekend.
It could be Arsenal, you know.
But yeah, it's a massive win for them, which I called 3-1.
Yeah, I think it could be Arsenal, the way they just put a slap on.
It's literally final nail in the coffin for Man United. They're looking at Europe. They're looking at Europa Conference.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a great shout. To be fair, team of the weekend, Arsenal. Big win for Arsenal, especially them beating Man United, their rivals, and Spurs. Yeah, and Spurs dropping points as well. So
there's a huge win, and you can see. Yeah, you can see where what Arteta wants to do if he's got the right players to do it. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's what they did. But then again, United are looking a bit Norwich. But I don't know. I think it's just the way they went about it.
Yeah. Well, all right, Arsenal. You talk about Arsenal. Do you think Arteta could bring them back and challenge the Man Cities and Liverpools?
Do you know
Do you
that?
think, or do you think he's that guy? 1 minute, sorry, 906. Or do you think he's that middle guy where he gets them close, then he gets a sack, and then a elite manager comes over and takes over?
Well, that's what I'm thinking. Because I'm thinking, what's his clout looking like? Bringing people in. Do you know what I mean? Bringing the young boys in that are going to need to commit. You know, do they have some faith in him, or bringing those the middle-aged players? You know, what I mean, the ones that are just at their quality right now and just need that little step up. Has he got that power to bring those ones in, or will it be a case of you make the style, you got the shape, and as you say, do you know what I mean? Someone with a bit more clout
Comes in and takes over.
So yeah, tough one, that one.
All right, failure for Arsenal. They spent 150 mil. They're playing 1 game a week. If they don't get top 4, is it a failure?
Yes.
Yeah, I think so. In my opinion, I think it's a failure as well.
I think Arsenal are the most underrated team ever. You know, they're I say underrated team. I mean, underachieving from the players that have come through them. The players that have come through them. Do you know what I mean? You just think Arsenal should be up there. They should be where Chelsea are and battling.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like where did they fade to again?
Yeah.
You know, they just
recruitment.
fell off the table. They just fell off the table. So yeah, I think he could be the middleman, because I don't think he's got that clout to say bring in someone like a Diaz or bring in. I mean, who else was out there for the taking? Who else was out there for the taking that came in to a club? Sancho.
Yeah. He hasn't got that pull.
No.
He has to be clever in his recruitment. He's got to get guys who are kind of unknown and turn them into.
That's what I'm
saying.
But
Klopp done that. To be fair, Klopp done that. At the start,
got some clout to him. He has got some
clout.
He's got names in his diary to say, "Look, I'm calling you when I get to my next club," and they're following. Do you know what I mean? So 100%. Arteta, I think his diary's got about 2 pages. I'll be surprised.
All right, you've gone for Arsenal. I've gone for Burnley to beat, winning two wins on the spin, getting out of the relegation zone, and could potentially putting Everton down, which will be absolutely hilarious. So I think if Burnley do the great escape, I'm going for Burnley. Team of the weekend. All right, player of the weekend. Player of the weekend. Who's your player of the weekend?
Ready?
Go on.
Origi.
Quality. That's a great shot. I think he was man of the match when he came on. To be fair, he came on and done bit. I know you're not the biggest. God,
I cuss Origi in my sleep. The missus wakes me up going, "It's okay. He's not there. He's not there." You know what I mean?
We have debates all the time about Origi, but the one thing you can't deny, this guy is clutch when it comes to big moments. You look at his moments.
Yeah.
His moments are ridiculous. I know this was a bit before my time, but I've seen like Flairclough scoring the goals in Saint Etienne and all of that. My dad always talks about Flairclough. But Origi must be 1906 near that type of folklore. If you look at the moments Origi's got,
listen,
it's bonkers. It's bonkers.
The only time I see Origi is when he scores. I'm like, I don't want to see him week in, week out, because we're going to have battling games. But when I do see him, I just expect. Look, the mad thing with Salah on his drought, Mane was doing some madness where he weren't smiling and weren't scoring. He was only relying on Jota, really. He was only relying on Jota. I was balling out for Origi. Where's Origi? What's Origi? Is he on the bench? I had to look at the team sheet. Where is he? I'll drive him to the game if he's somewhere in a chip shop or something. I don't know. But I was screaming out his name like I was in church. So, but when I see the full squad now, and I'm thinking, why are they playing Origi? Do you know what I mean? It's one of them ones. But the thing is,
go on, Isaac. Go on.
No. But you see that team sheet and you think, hold on, Salah's fit, hold on, Jota's fit, David's fit, Mane's fit. Why is Origi playing? Do you know what I mean? One of them ones, and you think, what's going on there?
It's like Origi's like kept in some special like tube or something. Like he comes out, bags a weldy or bags like a clutch winning goal. Then you don't see him for 6 weeks.
Don't see him again.
And
you meet somewhere. I think that's the deal. Look, go on holiday. I mean, for 5 weeks, I'm going to call you. Keep yourself fit. I'm going to call you. Yeah, just come back for a game.
And you know what? You know what I can see? What sums up Origi could be. You won't personally. I don't think you will see him again, but you'll see him in the Champions League final. I can
Yes,
see us playing Man City Champions League 0-0, extra
Origi,
time. We're
Origi.
bringing on Origi to take a penalty
Yeah,
because it looks like it's going to be stalemate. And Origi
yeah,
comes from nowhere, free
yeah.
kick. Trent whips one in and he heads one home, and we win it. And he just goes off into the sunset. You can see
Yeah.
that happening because
I
this
reckon you
guy.
could put him in, I reckon you could put him in goal and he'll save a penalty. Do you know what I mean? He's like,
And the thing is, yeah, Origi's so cool with it. He doesn't really get too animated. Even
no.
when he scored the 2 goals, you know, in the Champions League against Barcelona, he
Mm.
just chilled. He just chilled.
Mate.
Oh
Quality.
man, Origi, I fucks with Origi, man. I don't want to see Origi too much, but
Yeah.
Origi just does what he does, scores his goals, disappears for 6 weeks, comes back, scores his goals in big games. But yeah, that's a great shout. Player of the weekend is Origi. I'm gonna go for. I hate to say, I'm gonna go for Man City player. I'm gonna go for Jesus scoring 4 goals.
Yeah.
I know Watford. I know
Yeah.
Watford are terrible, but to score 4
Yeah.
goals in any Premier League game,
That's an easy
fair
choice,
play.
man. That's an easy choice, that one.
Yeah, but 4 goals. Maybe because I played as a forward, but to score 4 goals,
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it to Jesus. All right, manager of the weekend.
Well, good goals as well.
Hey, decent goals. Decent
Yeah.
goals. Manager of the weekend.
I'm going to go Arteta.
Yeah, fair play.
I'm
Literally
gonna go
putting the
Arteta.
final nail. Final nail in the coffin for Man United.
Yeah, seal it down, put some blue
Yeah.
tack on it, super glue, everything, nails, everything from that lid.
Definitely, they're going Europa Conference League, Man United. I'm going to go for the Burnley caretaker manager. I think I'm going to give it to him because if he actually keeps them up, he's literally rose them from the dead. And tell the truth, if there's one team out of all the teams at the bottom who've got the fight, who've got the trenches in them, it's Burnley. You still don't want to go to Burnley on a Tuesday night.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to, you know, you're going to, even if you beat them, you know it's going to be a tough game. You know, they've got warriors in their team who are in the trenches, who are going to die for the cause. I don't see that with Everton. I just see guys who have got their agents on the blower and they want to get a move. So fair play. I'm going to go to the caretaker manager of Burnley. All right. What about the losers? Loser of the weekend. All right. Loser player of the weekend.
Loser player of the weekend.
Yeah, loser player of the weekend. All right, go to loser team. Loser team in the weekend.
Well, it has to be United.
Again, this feels like every week. It feels like every week we're talking about Man United. It feels like Man United all the time.
I mean, come on, this is just so rare. It is
every week.
Rare. Every week there's a something.
Every week. And the thing is, every week it gets worse and worse, which is weird. Like, you feel because they've got certain players who on their day could do something, you think they're gonna get out of it. They're gonna pull a result out of the bag.
Yeah.
But it just gets worse and worse.
And it's lovely to watch. Absolutely
worse.
To watch.
Have you ever seen a worse team than Man United? A worse Man United team ever in your lifetime?
Ever? No. And Manchester United were getting a bit Frankenstein as well in the last 2-3 seasons and all that. Yeah. But I haven't seen this turnout.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? From the off, man's looking left and right. He's looking at players like and shrugging shoulders. And 5 minutes in, like, why did you play that pass or why didn't you pass it to me? But it's not like there's no encouragement in the team.
But if he
tries and he gives it all that clap your hands after he's done something stupid, do you know what I mean? To try and rally the teams back up, so someone passed the ball to him again in the next 10 minutes. But you're not getting. There's just no communication. There's no talking. There's no rhythm. There's nothing in that team.
What killed me is that they were at the time. I think it was 2-1 to Arsenal. They get a penalty. You got Cristiano Ronaldo is basically the only person in that Man United team that scores, and he hardly misses penalties. How was he not on the penalty to make it 2-2? That is ridiculous. And from like stuff like that just sums up everything about Man United.
With that triple jump penalty taking shit anyway. I mean, what is with that?
You see Jorginho's one, he tried to do the same thing.
And we tried to do the same thing. I'm thinking, hold on, in my day of playing football, you might take a Uber to the halfway line and run its ass and put
smash it as hard as it can.
And you're lashing till you hear that net go. Do you know, you hear that little pop of the net? Or
Yeah.
or if you was creative, 2 steps maybe.
Yeah,
2 steps maybe if you had them techers. But
yeah.
with that, okay, I'm going to run from outside the box. I'm going to do a little giddy up, a little trip trot. Do you know what I mean? A 1 step, and then pray to God that the keeper's gone before you touch the ball.
Oh, mate, but yeah, Man United. I'm gonna go for Everton. I know it's a bit. I don't usually go for I usually go for outsider, but I'll go for Everton because the foolishness they were doing and Pickford rolling on the floor, and then Alisson does the same thing and kills him at the last minute. It is like I'm gonna go for them because they had no interest to try winning that game whatsoever.
No.
He tried to roll back the years. That's what remember when Jose Mourinho done it to us when he kind of done a masterclass on us. I think it was a 2014 game, 2014 season when we lost 2-0 and they slowed everything down. They put everybody behind the ball.
Yeah.
He must have got his Jose book, but the difference is Jose had players. You have no players. That was never going to work.
It wasn't going to happen. It was not going to happen. Do you know, even if Gordon was giving people trouble running down lines and everything else, but they had nothing in the middle. They had nothing in the middle to finish. When you look at Man United, you got players that, again, they'll probably run in the middle, but you got nothing running down the lines.
Yeah, 100%. But I'm gonna go for Everton. All right, loser player of the weekend. Who's been the donkey of the weekend?
Richarlison.
Yeah, what a knob, isn't he? Oh
Absolute
my God, what an idiot! Oh, he's just got the stupidest face. He's got a face you just want to slap.
Oh,
he's got a stupid face. That stupid haircut.
Have you seen that film Airplane?
No.
We're on the plane and this woman, she goes into this panic attack and then all the passengers start lining up to slap her. And then slap her and walk off, and the next one slap and walk off. That's what you want with Richarlison. Just put him in the terraces and just.
But the thing is, if you watch Everton, he does this every game. He does not just against Liverpool. He does this against everyone. He'll fall on the floor. Yeah. You can tell he's injured. He scores no goals, and he's got arrogance about him that he believes that he's better than Everton.
He thinks he's Neymar.
Yeah, Everton's his level. That's his level.
I can't see him going anywhere. No one in the top 4, 5.
I can see him going Man United. That will sum Man United up. You can see him spending 60 million. I'm telling you.
That would be a dream move for me.
I'm telling you, I can see that happening. I can see that happening. If Ollie was there, Ollie would have went for him 60 mil. with Calvert-Lewin as well, we'll spend like 150 mil on both of them. We need to bring Ollie back. We need Ollie back.
You just have to whisper in Ollie's ears. Do you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, definitely. All right, loser manager of the weekend.
Lampard.
Yeah. I'm gonna go for Ralph. Ralph.
Oh yeah. Sunday, I don't like Lampard, so
yeah. I don't like Lampard either, but I'm gonna go for Ralph but the thing is, Ralph is funny because Ralph is just literally just telling everything what's going on, but he's not saying names, which is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's just literally telling it's funny. Yeah. Like he's just literally just telling everything what's going on about Man United.
Everything apart from the name. The man wearing number 10.
Yeah, literally. He's terrible. He's a rotten apple, basically.
He is absolute shit. But I ain't saying any names. And the brother in number 4, yeah. All of that.
Literally. All right, I'm just going to jump quickly. I'm not going to talk too much on it. Liverpool versus Villarreal, and we talk about Man City versus Real Madrid just quickly. All right, for Liverpool, what would be your starting lineup and what's your prediction for the game? What's your starting lineup? Would you keep it quite similar or would you change a bit?
I think starting lineup, Villarreal are quick. They've got pace.
They've got pace. They've got a bag of pace.
And we need some runners. So I would start with Diaz, to be honest.
All right, go. All right, start from back 4. Goalkeeper, obviously, but back 4, midfield 3, front 3.
Back 4, Robinson, Konate, Van Dijk, and Arnold.
Yeah. Midfield 3.
Midfield 3, Thiago, Firmino, Henderson to start off with.
All right. And front 3.
Front 3 would be Mane, Salah, and Diaz.
Yeah, 100%. Well, that's what I would have. It'd be a toss-up between Naby Keita and Henderson. But I'll go with Henderson because Naby's stayed fit. So we need to keep that. We need to keep that. We've got Newcastle on Saturday. So
and Henderson's not going to see out a whole game anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, do you know what I mean? Solid it up first, get them a bit tired, get their legs a bit heavy, then bring on Keita for a bit of for a burst. That's
100%. I think I'll give the same, and I think because they've got pace on the counter attack, I will go with Konate as well, and just like Matip as well. He's playing excellent, but don't get over exaggerated. 2 games in a week for these guys are brittle. These guys are made out of crisps. So you've got to be careful. But I'll go with the same team. What's your predictions for the actual result?
Where's the first leg? Villarreal.
No, it's at
Anfield.
We're at home.
Wednesday. Yeah. I'm thinking. Well, Villarreal. I mean, they got a strong squad. I can't see them not scoring. I'm going to go for something like a 2-1 because it's going to be a slow pace. We're going to try and slow it down so that kills their pace a bit, so it uses our pace. Hopefully, I'm going for a 2-1 at home, and again another 2-1 away.
All right, so you've done both. All right, I'm going for a complete opposite. I've got kind of Roma vibes. When we played Roma in the semi-final, we blew them away. I believe we're going to come out the traps super quick, and I think we're going to blitz them. I believe I wouldn't be shocked with a 3-0 up at half time. Okay. I think we're going to blitz it. I think it's going to be, you're going to see, 2018 Liverpool where we just come out 100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And I can see that happening. I feel we're going to blow them away, and I don't feel they're going to keep. If we play like that, there's no team in this tournament can live with our intensity, and I think we're going to blow them away. I wouldn't be shocked if you see 3-0, 4-0, even 4-1. I think Klopp's looking to blow these team away so he can rest a lot of players for the next leg.
The mad thing is that to do all that, if we play such a high line and they've got such pace, do you know what I mean? That's why I'm thinking we might sit back a bit.
Nah. I think we're going to go 5 for 5. I think we're going to blow them away. I just got a feeling because I just feel that he's going to blow them away, rest players, take them off early because we've got a tough game on Saturday against Newcastle. I think that's going to be a tough one. So that's what I believe. I'm going to go 3-0 Liverpool, and we're going to blitz them. I won't be surprised. We're 3-0 up at halftime, and then we control the game second half, and we just to see it out. I'm going to go 3-0. All right, Man City, just quickly. Man City, Real Madrid. I think Man City are at home first.
Man City, Real Madrid. Do you know what I see Man City doing, Real Madrid?
Yeah, I think it'll be comfortable as well.
I see them doing them. I see them doing them probably. Do you know what I mean? Their home game 2-0, probably. But Benzema, I can't see him not scoring on it. Do you know what I mean? In 90 minutes. So I'll say probably a 2-1 City both ways.
Both ways, yeah?
Both ways.
Yeah, I see it too. I haven't been too impressive, Real Madrid, but it feels like Real Madrid, Champions League's in their DNA. It doesn't matter what team you think they're not good or they're not the greatest, they're old, but Champions League is in their DNA, and they always get to the latter stages. And my dream final really is not Man City. I want Real Madrid because we owe them.
Yeah,
we owe them what they done to Salah, and I think we owe them. We owe them a beating, and we owe Real Madrid to lose in the Champions League final because every time they get to a final, they always win. They need to feel some sorrow. So that's what I want, to be fair. They need to feel. I want to see some tears. So that's what I want.
It would be nice.
I don't mind. It doesn't matter who we get because I believe we'll beat Man City or Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Because Man City will want it too badly and they'll just freeze. So I'm going to go.
It'll become a bit desperate. They can get desperate, and that's when the cracks can start.
Yeah, and that's what I believe.
Unless it's coming down through Pep.
Yeah, and I think it will be coming down through Pep because he's obsessed of that's what he wants.
Yeah.
So because he's tired of people talking about they haven't won the Champions League, but I'm going to go with I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna go 2-1 2-1 Man City, but I think it'll be a draw. And I think Man City will go through. Draw the second leg. But yeah. Guys, check us out on Thursday for the Premier League prediction show. So hopefully we'll have everybody there. And we'll talk a bit about the weekend's games, the build up of the weekend's games. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We're on Instagram now. We're starting Twitter. We're all on these type of social media websites. So you're going to see us grow soon. So make sure you keep on liking and subscribing. And we are Real Talk Football TV. We have 1906. 1906, you got anything to say?
Origi,
the man. Just wrap him up in cotton wool and bring him out for the Champions League final against Man City. Last minute. Don't even warm him up. Just bring him on. No clothes, no kit. Just bring him on.
Yeah, not even a run down the line. On you go.
Just bring him on. I'm telling you. But yeah, guys, look out for our prediction show on Thursday. We are Real Talk Football TV 1906. Shaq, and we are out.